Okay, so if you've been hemming and hawing, this is it. This is final opportunity. We are going to be saying last and final call in the next couple of moments on our best value of the day. And you might be looking and saying, well, wait, that's Kate showing a multicolored, gorgeous Sleeping Beauty bracelet. Turquoise, and it does look exactly like it, and that's the amazing thing. And wait a minute, that's a gorgeous, is that a black diamond? Is that onyx? It's black agate. It's a standalone. Most brilliant. I said it looks like little black diamonds around your neckline. This is the genius part about this today's special. The fact that it took over 5 years for Jay to make this happen. I know at this point, if you're looking at the turquoise and you're saying, okay, I'm getting it, it's your last chance. I want to say fewer than 1,000 and every last one will go during this presentation. Always keep in mind, if you're a new shopper, you have an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee. What is it today's special? It is our very best value on the day. We will not repeat it, and we can honor that price at $129.95 up until midnight or until they're sold out. But this is it. We are definitely saying at this point, it will not be available come midnight because we've already have a this day only scheduled. So that being said, why is this so unique and special? Well, first off, you have your choice of two very, very special stones here. We have the turquoise or this gorgeous ombre amber, which has also been absolutely on fire. I'm so tossed. I love them both equally. I really do. And the magic here is in the ways that you're able to wear our today's special. And you're thinking, well, whoa, okay, there's the agate necklace. You attach the it's like an 8-inch turquoise beaded, multi-strand beaded stamp.
This design would be it's 20-inch for the faceted agate, and then the bracelet's 8-inch. So if you combine them together, it's 28 inches. Look at how simple this is. Do you see? She's not struggling here.
No,
I mean, and you're not going to struggle. It's user-friendly. Do you see how they find each other? They clip on. If you were lucky, now these bracelets are. The accessory bracelet that we had, the extra bracelet that she just added on that, unfortunately that sold out in the first 15 minutes of the event. You know, you can always put yourself on wait list if they're accepting it. It even gives it that much more versatility. I never say this, but I'm just telling you on this particular item, in this design, you sincerely might want to think about if you can work into the budget, especially with FlexPay. Okay, this is not going to come back, and if we have any left over, they go up. But this is one of I think one of them. You know, I won't say the coolest design that I've ever done, but I would say it's up there in the top 10 I've ever done. And you got two of my materials here that are my total loves. Okay, so the first is, Nikita, you can see this, okay? Look at the quality of this turquoise. This is Sleeping Beauty blue. It's not Sleeping Beauty.
Though, I know we had that ring earlier.
Okay,
but
here's the rough material.
Okay, this is real. Now this is not Sleeping Beauty, but I want you to see.
Okay, that's just rough. This
is the rough, right?
Unpolished, rough material.
Oh wait,
okay?
It's got to be near me.
It's not even. It's not okay, and it's not even polished. But look at the colors. Okay, do you see that? That's a Sleeping Beauty flat nugget. That's a nugget. That's a natural nugget. People right now, I have those in stock, and people you wouldn't believe, they trip over trying to buy this. They know it. They know that I have it, and they're trying to get it. But of course, you know, we're not selling, right? But what makes this so? This is a big nugget. Do you see that? These are all. And here's what makes this so unique and so different. Okay, now it is not Sleeping Beauty. It's not Sleeping Beauty. The nugget that she's showing is Sleeping Beauty. But look at the color.
I wanted to show
look at the color. Okay,
the robin's egg blue color.
Look at the color. Okay, it looks like Sleeping Beauty. This comes from 3 different mines. They're within 200 square miles of each other. But what is so special about this turquoise there, see, you can even just saw that. It even gives you a different look right there. Do you get that?
I'm going to put it on the neck. I'm going to wrap it like that and then watch.
You know, what's really crazy, though, these are not chips, okay? They're not chips. Chips are a byproduct of cutting. These are natural nuggets, and you can tell that they're not chips. And when you go in close to them, you'll see they're all individual nuggets. This is Mother Nature's way of doing this. Not all turquoise mines produce nuggets. In fact, there's very few that produce nuggets. These, like I said, I collected these over 5 years. Think about that. 5 years of collecting, and I never had enough in one mine to be able to do a project. So I had to combine all 3 mines that I've been collecting at for 5 years. One of them actually closed down about 7 years ago, but you know, of the 3. So even that mine, you can't even get material. I haven't been able to get material. It's just that I had material from that mine. But over 5 years, I collected from the other 2 mines, and I had the original material that I had. We put it together and we did this. Now, then we wanted to do a your choice. So what we did is we did the amber. And you got here an ombre. This is natural Baltic amber, okay?
I gotta show
they don't mine it, they dive for it. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not gonna drop it this
okay,
time.
don't be throwing, don't be throwing the rough around.
Okay, I promise.
I know how she gets excited. Okay, now this is my rough. This is rough, and this is what you would see if you come to my office warehouse / private place that I hang out, and you would see these. These are amber nuggets. This is the natural amber nuggets. The only thing I've done is I've just polished them so they kind of like, you see the color, you see the sheen. This is what this material is. This is Baltic amber. It comes from the same seafloor deposit. I have a friend who runs a diving operation in the Baltic Sea, and they dive for amber. These guys are insane. I tell you, they're crazy, man. They're going down 50 meters, 100 meters, and they're not even diving with nitrox, man. They're diving with compressed air scuba. Their bottom time, for people that are divers, you know what I'm talking about, their bottom time's 5-10 minutes. 5-10 minutes. So they go down, they dive down, they go down a rope, they dive down, they gather as much as they can gather in 5-10 minutes, and then they start the process of ascending and doing decompression, because they're not doing nitrox. Well, no, they're not doing nitrox. Okay, so they have to decompress, and then they can only dive. I'm not really sure they look at their dive tables, but it really is super dangerous. And you got to be a pro. You got to know what you're doing, or you can really hurt yourself. You can get the bends. You can die from it. Okay.
And it's hard to get the multi-ombre color,
no,
isn't it, Jay?
Okay,
because you see the yellow, and explain that to us.
Okay, the amber doesn't, when I go to my rough supplier, okay, I don't walk in and say, okay, I just want this color or that color. If I did that, you know what he would say? It was nice knowing you, Jay, and I'll give you a card of somebody you can buy from, right? Because this is who I'm gonna sell it to, so you can pay more and do that.
Yeah.
Literally, that's what they would do, okay? I'm not being funny, I'm telling you that's the reality of it. So what you do is you take all the colors, you take it all, and then you work through that. Again, with the amber, we do the same thing. We do it all by size. First thing you do is size everything. Then you start sorting the colors. It's a huge time-consuming process. All has to be done with the naked eye. There's no machine to do it. And the only way you can do it is train somebody. And then they have to have the ability to see color. It's unbelievable how hard it is to find people that actually can grade by color and really see the different colors that in the material. That in itself is a skill and an art. So
hence 5 years in the making.
Right, a lot goes into making this. Okay, a huge amount of effort, labor. This is not like the magic wand, or I don't have the pixie dust. Okay, these projects are long, drawn-out projects. And again, you never hear me say this. I never say, you know what, why don't you get both? But in this case, because of the way they've got this structure, the flex pay, we're very, very limited on what's left. When these are gone, they're gone. They're not coming back. I'm not doing them again. This is it. Now, I like this idea, and maybe we'll try to do some other things and accessories, but these 2 materials are not coming back.
And certainly not at this price.
No.
And now we're officially less than 5 minutes, final chance, final quantity in that gorgeous turquoise. It's actually getting down to the very final quantity now, also in the amber. And many of you may have ordered one earlier in the day, or coming back and knowing and appreciate this. We can't do again. This is part of customer appreciation. This is Jay's final hour of this. Well, I know you have one show tomorrow as well, but the final opportunity secured this price.
But and tomorrow if we have any left, they're not shown.
And it's $189.
Right, and they're not shown. Okay, so this is it. You got right now the clock is ticking.
The clock is ticking.
You got exactly 50 minutes to decide whether you're really gonna jump on the bandwagon on this one or not.
All right, let's say hi to Darlene in Florida. Welcome, Darlene. You're live on the air with Jay. Are you a fan of Jay King Designs?
Are you kidding me? Honey, I have so many of his stuff. It's unreal.
Oh.
Today I ordered your what do you call it, charm bracelet with a little charm that goes with the passport.
Yeah, the passport charm. Is that cool or
Yeah.
what? Yeah.
Well, I've always wanted a charm bracelet, and I just never have broke down and gotten one. I would have gotten more. Gosh, knows I would have gotten more. But we have a little bit of issues with some other things we got to take care of first. So I'm trying to control myself, and that's not easy when you're on air. So, but what I did want to say was your amethyst necklace that you had on earlier. Years ago, you had an African amethyst on that was a 3-strand, which was probably cut in half what you got right now if each stone was cut in half. So you reckon it, you'd be like 2 + 1 free.
Right.
So, I mean, holy good. I mean, I'm looking at the prices and I'm thinking anybody who's getting this now is getting a good deal. They really are. And
You know it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and they need to jump on that. I mean, if you love amethyst and it's so universal, yeah, buddy, get that. And I have a question for you, Jay.
Yeah, what you got?
When it comes to your big stones, when you got like the amethyst necklace per se, just take that for example. Why is it you do not like hand knot in between each stone?
Okay.
That way, if it ever should break, you don't lose them all.
Okay, if you notice how we make this, okay, number one, that hand knotting, you have to use string. Okay, we don't use string. What we use is a material called soft flex. It's extremely expensive, and it's made just for this. Let me tell you something, and I'm a country boy, okay? Soft flex, if you wind it all together, my Jeep can pull any big truck out of the mud, okay? This stuff is like super strong, but you can't knot it. It will kink. So what we do is, I'm hearing you, and I know what you're saying, but what we do is you saw there were amethyst beads in between that so that they don't rub or anything, but it's virtually impossible to break it. If we knotted between them, and a lot of people do that, especially pearls, right, Darlene? Pearls, they do it. The problem is then you have to use string. There is no string that is structurally as strong as soft flex.
That's a great point, and thank you for that question, Darlene, and we appreciate your call, and thank you for being such a huge fan. Okay, Jay, 30 seconds remaining, and we are super duper duper busy. Let me get a final count now. I was able to, and I'm not going to tease everybody, but this is sold out, but I wanted to show you, for those who do have Sleeping Beauty, how impressive the color is of this today's special turquoise. This is Sleeping Beauty.
And this is sold out.
And it's sold out, all right? And it's a beautiful ring. I think it was $89.90, somewhere in there. But I want you to see color, comparison. That gorgeous robin's egg blue, and not to mention the value. I mean, look at how much. That's 8 inches multi-strand of that gorgeous high blue color in the turquoise. In nuggets, not chips. And, it's like somebody said earlier, we're not even talking about this gorgeous standalone agate. So, I mean, each one beautifully faceted. So that becomes, a gorgeous centerpiece on itself. If you want to wear it that way, a lot of you ordered one of each. Ordered one of the beautiful amber as well as the turquoise to mix and match. I've been wearing just the simple agate by itself. And here's the other part. Here's that gorgeous ombre bracelet that I'm wearing that works back beautifully. Tourmaline is the closure.
And that's black tourmaline on the closure, and that comes out of Australia. So you got black tourmaline on the closures, you got black agate on the necklace, and then you either have that beautiful high blue turquoise nuggets, or you have the ombre amber.
There you have it. I have fewer than 400 of the turquoise. Turquoise is going to definitely be gone in the next, by the time we sign off at 10 o'clock here Eastern time, turquoise will be gone. There may be a handful of the amber, but we are now over. You're just getting ready to hit that 8,000 mark. Let me remind you of a couple of things. Free shipping, only for today. That value, only for today. 5 flex pays, only for today. And then, of course, it's Extra Flex Month with your HSN charge card for April. That would be 6 monthly flex payments. That's still under $25 to get this home. And so many different ways that you can mix and match and you can wear it. And boy, are we busy. We have a special surprise coming up, this day only.
Lots of surprises.